Friedrich Nietzsche wisely wrote, "There are horrible people who, instead of solving a problem, tangle it up and make it harder to solve for anyone who wants to deal with it. Whomever does not know how to hit the nail on the head should be asked not to hit it at all. Undeserved praise causes more pangs of conscience later than undeserved blame, but probably only for this reason, that our power of judgment is more completely exposed by being overpraised than by being unjustly underestimated." So what do you think about Indigo? I think she is perfect for your campaign. She's got the perfect look, the perfect style, and it will match with the brand that you're selling. Plus, she's also done a lot of shampoo commercials.
Well, but she doesn't look very Asian.
What do you mean she doesn't look very Asian? Indigo's actually 100% Vietnamese. Her parents immigrated to the U.S. during the war. She speaks fluent Vietnamese, and not all Asians have slanted eyes and flat faces. She actually has a very structured face, very Americanized eyes, but that doesn't make her any less Asian. I think she's perfect.
Well, let me think about it. And at the same time, could you try to find us another girl?
Sure, I can do that, but I really think that Indigo is perfect for the job. I think once you meet Indigo, I think you will find that she is perfect. So why don't we do this? When is the next time you're going to be back in town?
Next Thursday.
Okay, why don't we schedule a call back when you get back into town?
No problem. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, great. Daphne, can you do a call back with Indigo next week for Canebo?
Oh, okay. So the client made up his mind?
Yeah, he loves her, and she wants to do the job, so it's perfect. It'll work out.
Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Just go get busy.
Right.
It's so good to see you. You have a thing about running to strangers in public places, don't you?
That might be my new thing. It's great to see you again, Indigo.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm great. I don't even know what to say. I didn't think I'd see you again.
Me neither. That's the beauty of life. You never know where your next stop is.
Right.
What are you doing stuck here in Los Angeles? I thought you'd be freely walking the streets of London, Paris, or Barcelona. What attracts a girl like Indigo to LA?
LA is a complicated answer. I really don't know why I'm still here. I'm supposed to move to Paris,
But you're still here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand. With the view, that'd be a deal breaker for myself. Sure. I get deeper inspiration from just simple layers of European life.
You know, for what I do for a living, I really should be in New York or Europe.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You're either an actress or a dancer.
Close. I'm a fashion model.
Been my next guess.
I'm usually based in New York, but my agent said that LA would be a good change of scenery. And so, I don't know, I miss New York. I think there's more culture over there.
Well, New York and LA are fine, but why not give London a shot? It's always evolving. It's quite alive right now. A little more exciting than Los Angeles. Now, LA does have its charm, but after this ride is over, you want to move on to the next thing, the next challenge in your life.
You are really pushing for the London thing, aren't you?
Guilty as charged?
I don't know. Maybe I'll consider it.
Well, allow me to squire you about the boardwalk and maybe convince you.
It's a good thing I'm free.
All right.
Well, so without a doubt, you have a phenomenal musical talent. What I just heard was absolutely incredible. What I want to know is, why is it that you want to attend my master classes?
Well, because I'm fascinated with the subject. You know, because I have this deep hunger inside me that tells me that this would make a big difference in the way that I perform.
Okay, now I'm reading over your resume and it seems a little bit wacky, you know, a little bit atypical to put it nicely. So, it says here that you quit music for quite a bit of time. Now, why is it that you decided to come back?
Well, because I want my life back. You know, because I can't seem to find any other way to express myself. And because music, it's the only companion I have. It's the only companion that will, you know, free me rather than limiting me.
Okay, you know what that sounds like? Sounds like quite a bit of ego to me. Just like the ego I heard in your music. You know, one of the most powerful performances I ever had was with some farmers in a small rural village in China. Now these farmers, they connected with nature and the higher beings, and they just spoke musically through the elements of nature. They had no pride at all, and they just let nature and the clouds speak as their music.
I hear you. That's amazing. I want to be able to do exactly that. You know, just to be able to connect and then open up entirely. And I don't think I'm egocentric. I think I've just been living on my own for too long. But I do know that I need to open up my eyes and really feel life. I know that. Instead of just watching life pass me by. And your class offers exactly that.
Okay. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I will think about it.
Okay.
I will let you know. And yeah, I will see where you fit into my master classes. Okay. So now Zoe, you know, like your name says, life comes in many different forms and shades. And you really need to learn how to see that. I want you to think about that.
I want to let you know that it would mean the world to me to be able to attend your master class. And thank you for your time for the interview. It's nice to finally meet you in person. So thank you.
Okay.
But I'll let you go now.
Okay.
Stop bothering you.
Okay, well,
But thank you.
take care and I'll let you know.
Will do.
All right.
I've just been so bitter and cynical for so long. Maybe that's why this whole relationship thing is just so nerve-wracking for me. Well.
Wow, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I wanted to give you a surprise. Remember you told me you never felt quite like a lady when you were with another guy? Mm-hmm. Let's just say that chivalry is alive and well, at least when it comes to my stuff.
Wow. So, where has this classy gentleman been hiding from me all these years? And where are you taking me out to dinner tonight?
Well, it's a bit of a mystery.
Okay, well, surprise me.
Oh, I sure will.
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do night zipline.
Oh, yikes.
This has got to be one of my favorite places and moments in this entire town.
It's the simplest pleasures that bring you the greatest feelings in life.
Do you always talk like that?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so tell me more about who Liam Christopher is. I feel like we've just been talking about me, and I want to know more about the man behind that diatribe against the rich and privileged.
Ah, you read the book. It's better for jet lag than sleeping pills, right?
No, but really, I am intrigued. I mean, nobody I know would ever talk about anything like that and would never be so angry against the rich and privileged.
No, see, I'm not angry at the rich and privileged. That's a basic reality that we need in life. But I do have a problem with a system that limits mobility between the social classes. That is the fundamental problem with democracy. Now see, I pride myself on living in Europe because we have a basic system of healthcare, of education, and a basic livelihood. You have people working 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and they're still struggling. I mean, if you ran out of money, if you didn't have a job, you'd be wandering the streets and no one there to help you. I mean, I'm getting way too political, aren't I? I'm sorry, this is not something that would interest somebody in your circle.
No, I'm more like a loner, and I wouldn't say that I have a circle of friends. I go to work, come back home, and do my own thing.
Also, when a fashion model like yourself is not swanking around in clothes that I'm sure cost about a 2-year salary for a public school teacher. What do you do?
Well, I know it might not seem like it, but what I do for work, it's hard work, and it can be serious. But, I'm not always wearing designer clothing. This is a $2 top from H&M, I'll have you know. And my parents were Vietnam War refugees, so with the way I grew up, I kind of have a slight idea of where you're coming from.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. In fact, that is not at all what I came down here to talk to you about.
I'm not offended, but I really do admire people like you. People who are just very passionate about what they do, and I want to do something where it's more real and meaningful.
Well, Indigo, life is full of new experiences. There's always time.
I suppose so. So, how long are you in town for?
For as long as it takes to get to know the real Indigo.
That may take a while.
Well, then I guess I'll have to stay that long. Now, I don't want to be rude, but I do have to get running along because I have a meeting with my publisher tomorrow early morning. I must prepare. But I must be honest with you. I literally came directly from the airport just now in hopes of running into you and asking you, would you be interested in maybe hanging out tomorrow? Would you be keen on that?
I'd love to.
Well, all right then, it's a date.
It's a date.
I'm a female looking for men within 10 miles. Between the age of 30 and 50. Oh, I pulled a picture. So easy, I love it. Oh, I had to shake it. Cute. And he wants to meet me. Okay.
Melodie.
Marco.
Hey, Melis.
Hi.
Hi. What time do you have to get back to work?
5? Or maybe 5:30?
Prego. Andiamo, bellissimo.
There are moments in life when we can't have doubts. You just have to go for it. Those are the times when your inner gut has no fear, no doubt, but just passion and a strong fire that takes command of your body and soul, taking you into a delightful place not many have seen before. In those moments is when one should be grateful to have the ability of feeling like there's no tomorrow.
¿Qué pasó? Que yo nunca podría, pues mira que aquí estoy trayendo guapería. Con el Sambo 21 vengo suave y vacilando, y a todo el mundo aquí estoy invitando para que te hagas